A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome back. My name's Paddy the Pint Man Lusty, and we're playing Project Zomboid this evening. I have some utter devastating news, or devastating news to say the least. Our game has sadly corrupted. I have no idea what's going on, but the adventures that Paddy was in the midst of, unfortunately, is corrupted. I have zero idea what happened to it. Came into the game, went to load it, crashed, and now I don't save games. No Scooby-Doo what happened. But Paddy is no more, sadly, in that previous episode. So we're going to have a look at another one. Disappointing, but before I go into it, previous episodes we talked about mods and things like that I had on the go. I do have a few bits and pieces on the go. These are things that I use. I don't even know if it's active anymore. Better item category, book collection, cremation. I don't actually know if you still need that. Filibuster's rhymes, used cars, 4 redstone. That's a cracking little mod there. Really, really good mod. Gates. I don't think I need that anymore, but can't be bothered to look into it. That's one of the maps that I use. HQ. Park Rangers, heroic weapons, amazing mod, highly recommend it. Do you have Hydrocraft? Download it. Don't like it. I don't like the artwork in it and all that kind of stuff. I think it's actually it takes away from the game. I know it adds a lot to the game, but for me it actually takes away a fair bit of the game. It just makes it overwhelming, really, if you ask me. Inventory Sanitary for build 41. Item Tweaker. I don't even know what the hell that does. Jarring made easy. We talked about that in previous episodes, you know, using old jars, lids, jarring up different vegetables, all that kind of stuff. I use that as well. More build as well. Love it. Have access to all these bad boy builds here. Late game. Is there anything else? Or GM when it's back working. That's pretty much it. Realistic weapon durability. Come on, you can't, as it says here, solid steel hammers don't break from cracking open a few hundred skulls. I absolutely agree. And a few other bits and pieces. There's a lot of mods in there I use if I'm having an absolute whiz around it, an update or anything like that. But other than that, yeah, pretty good. Don't mind some of them. They're pretty good mods. But I think we should have a look at getting another episode on the go this evening. So, with the last game, I just went through to, I think we did Survivor. But I'm going to have a look at custom sandbox. What do you think? I'm going to go for, that's the mod I was talking about, Park Rangers. I think it's north of West Point, sorry, south of West, or east, whatever it is. It's over that direction between West Point and Muldrow. What do you think? Riverside. Let's go for Muldrow. Let's go at it again. Bit weird that you can't write it like that. Bosh. So, what are we playing on here? Let's play on Survivor. Should we play an Apocalypse? Let's go for Survivor. Nice balance of the two. Let's start at 7 in the morning. World, everything as it should be. Very often houses are locked. Rotten food removal. Loot respawn. Why you would ever switch that on, I don't know. Nature. Farming. Blah, 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 blah. We're happy with all of that. Sadistic AI once sometimes. Yeah, we're happy with that. Generator fuel consumption. I think it's too quick, but we'll leave it as is. Generator spawn, sometimes loot rarity. Fresh food, this needs to be extremely rare. Melee weapons, normal. Ranged weapons, normal. Ammo, normal. Medical, normal. Survival gear, rare. Mechanics, normal. Literature, normal. And others, normal. They're the only thing, like, that stuff would just be lying about anyway. I get it, you know, it's during the apocalypse, things like that. Let me know your thoughts on this, how you think these should all be set up. But I think having them normal, we're playing from day one of the apocalypse. Realistically, these things aren't going to be disappeared to the point of rarity. Character. think we've got everything there. Rear vulnerability. Clothing degradation, normal. Yeah. Vehicles. Again, reefs and survivor vehicles, I think should be normal. Car spawn rate, completely normal. What do you think on that? Reason I say normal, again, this virus has took hold. We can't get out of the county, so why would anyone try to drive anywhere? Advice is to stay indoors. Again, chance of gas, normal. Initial, normal. I still think this is too high, but I'm going to leave it as that. Lock frequency, I think it needs to be sometimes. General condition, normal. People's cars aren't in shite the minute you take over them. Car alarm frequently, rare. Car damage, horn shut off. 0 is, yeah, damage to player from car, normal. Even though I think that's more multiplayer. All of this stuff, all the normal stuff. Environmental attacks, absolutely. I think they should be able to trigger house alarms. And I don't know. I've never seen this one before. Drag down. I don't know. What's that normally? We'll leave it off. Population multiplier. Respawn hours. We had an issue with this in our last one where the countryside was just like full of zombies. But let's leave it as is. So, here's the Axeman that we normally play with. Everything there, and I'm actually going to get rid of this hemophobic. It was driving me mental in the last game. It really was. I just can't stand that nonsense of you know, constantly being panicked. It just drives me mad. What do you think we should put in place? Stress, unhappiness, rise when tobacco is not smoked, sleepy head, prone to illness. I think we should put that in. Prone to illness, and then Sunday driver. That'll balance it out nicely, actually. Yeah, I just don't want that in there anymore. Prone to illness, though. Last episode we did get a few scratches, and I think we dodged a few bullets because of that. What do you think? Actually, get out of there, prone to illness. Let's stick in. I don't want to be sleepy here because you're just constantly sleeping the whole time. Got anything one-wise? Unfit? Nothing really there. Let's go with conspicuous. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get Paddy back on the go. Paddy Losty. He's a pale Irishman with plenty of chest hair and a receding hairline. And he is most certainly grey. None of that. This is an old man we're talking about. No baseball cap. Doesn't need glasses. I think that looks pretty good. Let's get going. I was really disappointed about that. We were doing really well with Paddy. Yeah, we were having some issues, you know, with spawn rates, the countryside and all that, but I thought it was quite an enjoyable game. I'm pretty disappointed about that, but that's life, I suppose. Excuse me, banging the mic. Let's see what our next playthrough brings us. I just thought it'd be nice to show you what kind of mods I do use. There's some of my favourites in there. They don't. Hydrocraft I know a lot of people talk about and really enjoy using, but for me it just clutters the game up, and the artwork within. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to take away from it. It adds a lot of gameplay to the game, but for me it's just, it messes the game up too much. The art, especially now with the update and whatnot, it just doesn't match with what I'm after really in the game. Yeah, disappointing though. But yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to see a few of the bits and pieces that I use. Got a knife, we're going to grab both of them and we're going to attach them. Which one? We've got two on the go. He's a madman. Wow, just nails randomly lying about. Oh, sweet. Was a lucky find early on. And we're just starting to fatten Paddy up. It's so disappointing, isn't it? Get that pork chop cooking. Anything else for us here? A few bits and pieces, but nothing we urgently need. I think, by the looks of it, we spawned over in the trailer park. Not too bad, not a bad spot. Now we're back to square one. We need to get Paddy's weight up again to get rid of that underweight trait. Perfect. Let's see what the new day brings us. Where are we at? Yeah, we're over in the... I know where we are. Not a bad spot actually here. Where we are. Hello. Knifey, knifey. Hello, darling. Did my actual... Don't believe it. It actually just broke already. My knife. My butter knife. Oh well. What can you do? What can I do? I got all choked up. Is there a car down there? A few cars. Not too bad. Paddy's well filled up. Full ready to bursting. Nicely done. Oh, the battle of finding a wristwatch and everything starts all over again, doesn't it? Anyone else on their way over to me? Nope. Let's grab this guy's attention and we can have a... There's a nudie doodie over there. Come to Paddy. A few little houses here we can have a route round, hopefully get something decent out of them. That worked out well. Down to yourself, Paddy. It may be a zombie. Nicely done. Those women were in the nip. Anything there for us? No, nothing we need. I think there's a few more bodies over here. Oh, and a survivor house as well. Not bad. A few cars over there. Yeah, this isn't too bad a spot actually. Just these houses can be a bit hit or miss really, but what you get out of them. You can get in here and it's an absolute treasure trove. You can get in and it's absolute dung. But we live in hope. We do live in hope. Sweet as a nut. And there. And I think I seen a meat cleaver there. These things primary. Just if we happen to be around here for a while, what I'll do is fill my water bottle. Oh, the water's already gone off. Oh wow. Literally just as we started. Well, that ain't good. That is not good. What can you do? That's the world of Project Zomboid, folks. You just never know what you're gonna get. And that's the way I like it. Oh, I'm so glad we don't have to worry about bloody him getting panicked. It was starting to get a bit tedious. Oh, lucky stuff. Gotta watch. Rarity early doors like that. I'll buy that for $1. Stick that bowl of water back in the fridge here so we know exactly where it is should we need it. I can't remember if we checked this. We did. Got a pretty decent weapon now as well, which is good. Let's go down here and check this place out. Come to Paddy. I was really disappointed with that. I was enjoying Paddy's episode. It really was. Well, old Paddy. This new Paddy. Different town, different man. Same legend. Nothing of any use to us. Cleared a nice little spot here for ourselves. Hello there. Push that guy over, Paddy. No point of wasting our weapon. These gum beans. Let's get that banana on. What's up, blood? Whatever the hell it is they say. Ah. Not too bad. Cleared a nice little area here, actually. We might be able to get ourselves into that nice little house there as well. Ah, hello. Oh. There should be another body in here. Someone was being a naughty girl. Been a naughty girl. Real bad so-and-so. Partner's done a runner. What a terrible man. Shocking stuff. Shocking stuff. Shocking behaviour. How are we doing? Again, get some bowls of water filled up here. Nice. We're not doing too bad on the food front here. All this stuff filled. I think I seen a broken window there, didn't I? Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are really on the setup that I've got there. You know, what I put on rare, what I put on extremely rare. Yeah, let me know what you think. Settings wise. I sometimes think that it's a little bit imbalanced. There's too much food in a game, but too few weapons, and then there's too few everything really sometimes. And it's hard to get the balance. But for me, I think having the food in the game is the unrealistic thing. I really think what you probably have is a lot less food in places, people are running off with it, things like that. But a fair, decent few weapons lying about. Not like, you know, shotguns and all that kind of stuff, just wrenches, pipes and all that kind of stuff, whereas sometimes I think it's actually the complete opposite way. You're struggling to find the basics in the game. Absolutely. That's not too bad. Some nice protective clothing. It was, interesting. That's the first time in years that I've ever had a game corrupt on me. Really and truly, that's the first time in. It might even be the first time it's ever happened to me. Oh, nicely done. Which isn't bad going when you think about it. You know, for a game that's been in early access, It's not too bad. I'm just clearing out a nice little area here for myself. Might as well kill these zombies while we've got the chance, and they're a little bit not as thick, as densely packed together. Like, and all it takes is a random event and they're all over the bloody place again. Now we can pick these houses clean, which is good. I think he's seeing me as well, which is good. Very good. Very good. Sorry, she. Sorry, madam. I do apologise sincerely. Paddy's taking names, he is. I think that's the new mechanics where you stand on them. They can't get back up, which for me makes sense. You're standing on a body, they ain't getting up. I think I seen a car up there, didn't I, as well? Let's have a route around here. I think I might start. Leaving doors open. Just want to route it around in the house. I'll leave them open. Sometimes without a map I just lose track what houses I have and haven't looted. A few of them in there. I think there's one around here as well. Hello, darling. Not liking the amount of camo shorts I'm seeing. I do have a mod active that I don't really need a low torch this early on, do I? Do you so? I do have a mod active that adds like proper military zombies to the game, and I'm thinking, judging by the amount of camo shorts that I've seen, I'm wondering, has that caused an issue? I'm interested to see. Oh jeez, there's a good crowd in that house, isn't there? We got a few houses nosed out already, which is good going. We can move on to this one. Once they break out of that, there'll be a good few bodies on the go. The bodies hit the floor. Not too bad. This is not a bad spot, actually. I think we're kind of, if you were to look at that way there being north, that way there being north, I think town is that way, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it definitely is. It's that way. Oh, we're clearing out quite a few Zeds here. We are actually. We're doing pretty decent. I think that's a hotel, isn't it? Let's get a few of these cleared away. We've given ourselves a nice little radius to work within. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned by the amount of camo shorts I'm seeing. You coming here? I don't want you wandering over there. Scissors always handy. Always handy to have. 24 zombies. Already. Paddy the beast. I'm a bit weary of windows like that. For that very reason. Red Baron t-shirt, I like it. Should really come over to me. Doesn't fancy it. Not liking the look of Paddy. He's a dangerous looking man. Bandana wielding pint maniac. Good night. Yeah, nice little area cleared here for ourselves. Fuss fire. I just seen that modder or two, whatever his name is, the guy who puts like out 1 million mods a week. He's put out another one just about I think it's to do with house alarms. Sorry, I don't think it's to do with house alarms. Close the window. It's to do with house alarms going off when a window's been broken and things like that in the house already. And I kind of agree with him actually. They really shouldn't be going off once a window's been broken. Realistically, it would have went off when a zombie broke through the window, so it makes sense. Do you have anything juicy for me? No, not at all. Not at all at all. We're definitely going to have your sheets. Your sheet and the beta blockers. Well folks, I think I'm going to call it quits there for this evening. Yeah, a bit disappointing really that we've lost out on Paddy's previous episodes, but listen, that's the nature of Project Zomboid. Little things like that can happen. Yeah, corrupt games and things like that. That's the risk of playing early access. But as I said, you know, this is the first time in years, if not the first time ever, that's ever happened to me. So I can't complain. Anyway, folks, I'm going to catch you in the next episode. If you're enjoying the episodes, enjoying Paddy's adventures, hit that like and subscribe button. But pleasure speaking to you. All the best. Have a lovely evening, folks. Good luck.